Hi children, this is Swarnadeepa. In this video, we are going to learn the new chapter Geometry. Okay, we are going to see some of the new concepts and also suitable examples and exercise problems here. So, what is geometry? Geo means earth, metry means measurement. Earth's measurement. Geometry is the branch of mathematics that deals with the properties and relations of line, angle and so on. Okay, now we are going to learn some of the concept already you have learned. Okay, so what is this? Some may say this is a dot. Okay, in maths it is a point. Okay, so what is this? This is a line. Good. Line. Okay, so many points joined together to form a line. Line has no starting point and no ending point. Even this is a line and also this is also a line. Okay, so now line segment. A line segment has a starting point as well as ending point. Okay, so next, ray. Okay, ray has a starting point, okay, and it doesn't have a ending point. Parallel lines. Already we learned this parallel lines, right? So parallel lines, if M is one line, okay, and N is another line. If these two lines are said to be parallel means they never meet each other. Okay, so next is intersecting lines. So intersecting lines means if two lines intersect at a point, that is intersecting lines. Okay, next collinear points. Linear, already I told you, linear means line. So in a line if we have some points means, so this A, B, C are collinear. Okay, if I have a point D in another line, then it is non-collinear point. Okay, D is a non-collinear point. A, B, C are collinear points and D is a non-collinear point to A, B, C. Now let us recall angle. What is an angle? Okay, if two rays starting from a common point makes an angle. Usually we denote angle by using the symbol theta. This point is known as vertex and these two rays are said to be arms. These two rays are said to be arms. Okay, so we have so many types of angles. Acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle, okay, reflex angle. Let us just recall everything. Already you learned this in your 6th standard. So let us recall. So acute angle is if the angle is said to be less than 90 degree, then it is known as less than 90 degree. Then this angle is known as acute angle. Okay. Obtuse angle means greater than. If the angle is greater than 90 degree, then it is known as obtuse angle. Okay. If the angle is equal to 90 degree, then it is known as right angle. Okay. Straight angle. If the angle is 180 degree, then it is known as straight angle. Okay. Reflex angle means this angle. Okay, this angle that is greater than 180 degree, then it is known as reflex angle. Okay, if the angle is greater than 180 degree, then it is known as reflex angle. Let me draw each and every angle here. So acute angle will be less than 90 degree. Okay. Obtuse angle greater than 90 degree, right angle equal to 90 degree, straight angle is, this is 180 degree. Okay, so last reflex angle I have drawn already. Apart from acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle and reflex angle, we have some few that is new angles, that is supplementary angles. Supplementary angles and complementary angles. Okay, supplementary angles means if the sum of two angles is 180 degree, then it is said to be supplementary angles. If the sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree, then it is called as complementary angles. Okay, if for example A and B are two angles, means A plus B equal to 180 degree, then it is known as supplementary angle. The same thing, if A and B are two angles and if A and A plus B is equal to 90 degree, then it is said to be complementary angles. Adjacent angles. Okay, here I have drawn some of the angles. Okay, here this 60 degree is adjacent to this angle 30 degree. Let us take this as A and B. A and B are adjacent angles, and C, let me take this as T. Okay, A and B are adjacent angles, B and C are adjacent angles, C and D are adjacent angle. Okay, adjacent angles means pakkathula irukka angle. Linear pair. Here I have drawn two diagrams. Okay, so here angle X and angle Y, and here I have written angle A and angle B. In this two diagrams, here angle A and angle B are said to be linear pairs, since it forms these two. If we are adding these two these two angles, and if we got 180 degree, means that is a linear pair. These two angles lie on the line, so they are known as linear pair. These two angles form a line. Okay, if we are adding these two angles, means it is a line. Okay, angle in a two angles, that is pair of angles lie on a line, is known as linear pair. Now we are going to see some important properties. Okay, so sum of the angles formed at a point in a straight line is 180 degree. Okay, sum of the angles in a line is sum of angles in a straight line is 180 degree. If you are adding any angles, means this total will be 180 degree. Since this is 180 degree, if you are adding all the angles, means that will be 180 degree only. Okay, that is one property. Another property, sum of angles at a point is 360 degree. If I am considering this point, and if we are having so many lines and we have some angles, okay, so finally if we are adding all the angles, means that that should be 360 degree. Okay, angle, sum of angles at a point is 360 degree. These two are very important properties. So sum of angles in a straight line is 180 degree and sum of angles in a point is 360 degree. Vertically opposite angles. Here I have drawn two lines intersecting each other at a point O. Okay, so now we have four angles here, and A and B are said to be vertically opposite angles, and C and D are vertically opposite angles. Is it clear? So this is known as vertically opposite angles. Example 5.1. Find the angle AOC. Okay, we have to find the angle AOC. That is the whole angle we have to find out. So for that, what we can do? We can add these two angles together, right? So what we can write? So AOC is equal to AOB, angle AOB plus angle BOC. Angle BOC. So what is angle AOB? AOB is 51 degree, right? 51 degree plus angle BOC is 46 degree. So we have to add this two. So 97 degree is your answer. The whole angle is 97 Example 5.4 is find the missing angle. So here the missing angle is this one, right? So now we have learnt one property, that is sum of the angles in a straight line is 180 degrees. So adding these two angles will give us 180 degrees. So sum of angles in a straight line is 180 degrees. So what can we say? ACD angle, ACD plus angle DCB. Am I correct? So angle DCB is equal to 180 degree. This is the property, right? So using this property, we are going to find out the missing angle. Okay. Now what is ACD? ACD is given as 123 degree. 123 degree plus DCB equal to 180 degree. So DCB, we want DCB only, right? So I am taking this 123 to the other side. So 180 degree minus 123 degree. So we have to subtract. So subtracting 157. So here the answer is 157 degree. Is it clear? So using the property sum of angles in a straight line is 180 degree, I found out the missing value. That is missing angle. Example 5.7. Here find the value of x is your question. Okay. Here already we learned the property that sum of the angles in a point is 360 degree, right? So here it is a point and we have so many angles around it, right? So now we have written the property. The sum of all the angles in a point is 360 degrees. So I am going to add all the angles and say that it is 360 degrees. So I am writing angle DOA plus DOA plus AOB. AOB plus BOC. BOC plus angle COD. COD equal to 360 degree. Okay. So equal to 360 degree. So now whatever angle we know, we are going to substitute here. DOA is x degree plus AOB is 98 degree plus BOC is 23 degree plus COD is 76 degree, which is equal to 360 degree. So now we are going to add all these angles. Okay. So 8, 17, 7, 1, 8, 10, 19, 197 degree is equal to 360 degree. Now I want the value for x. So x is equal to 360 degree minus 197. So we are going to subtract 197 from 360. So 3, 6, 1. So the answer is 163 degree. So the value of x is 163. That is your answer.